And last but not least, they say that, well, what's my track record? How do I know that this has worked? What I know is that my coaches and my trainers and my teachers and this work, over the last 100+ years have helped, millions and millions and millions and millions of lives and have created billions and billions and billions of dollars. Whether it's information technology or, business and finance or spiritual awakening. Those are the things that are my strengths. I won't speak of being, an MD, or I won't speak of being a pharmacist, or I won't speak of, God knows, physical things. I'm like puny, so I'm not going to be, I don't know those things, so I'm not going to speak on them. But social proof. To date, I have been blessed with the ability to help someone collapse time frames, meaning being efficient. What is efficiency? Well, efficiency is like, okay, we as a society developed Zenith, we developed VCRs. And any of us have a VCR today? No. We have a DVD player or a Blu-ray player or, a zip drive or Netflix. We don't have Zenith as a company creating DVD players that we have in our homes. We put a cassette tape, those tapes, Why? Because as a nation, the Japanese are extremely intelligent with what's called constant and never-ending improvement, Kaizen. It's a principle that our W. Edward Demings, after World War II with Hiroshima and Nagasaki, he went to Japan and he created what's called total quality management, which is what Toyota and a lot of the very big corporations use. It's a 14-point system, and it talks about like just-in-time inventory. In our cosmic awareness, that is a natural principle. Just in time, it's like a Hollywood landing. It means that synchronicity. It means that just what you need in that right moment, if you have that faith and belief, it will appear for you. But will you take your knowledge and put it into action and lead that to your path to success, or will you stay where you are in your comfort zone? Are you going to take what you know and act on it? My slogan is knowledge in action. It says action, A-C-T-I-O-N. I act on knowledge, K-N-O-W. Know, edge or ledge. So I'm on the ledge or I'm on the edge, and I know, and I act on what I know. Knowledge in action. It took me years to come up with those simple words. I want to be that person, that executive coach, that business consultant, that inspirational teacher, that author that inspires you to act on what you know, like Nike, just do it. Because if I share this message with you and you do nothing with it, then guess what? The proof is in the pudding. Nothing's going to happen. You have a great idea, right? Brilliant idea. You won't see the success. You won't have the happiness. You won't have the inner satisfaction. Nothing's going to happen. And that brings me to the conclusion. To date, 100% of my clients in my consulting practice and coaching practice have achieved their goals and have succeeded. Whether they wanted a great relationship, whether they wanted to double their business's income, whether they wanted to earn a $100 million contract, whether they wanted to, have more time, freedom of time with their family, whether they wanted to get promoted on the job and get tens of thousands of dollars in a bonus, whatever that dream was. You see, because it's our mindset and our soul sets, it's the soft skills, it's the intelligence. And how do we quantify intelligence? We have to look within through introspection. We have to take what we know, what we figured out, and we have to act on our intuition. When I started doing this in 2013, I had an accounting practice, a very, very successful practice with over 30 clients, and I was doing well. I was very, very happy. My clients saw the value, and my hourly rate was over $90 an hour, and I did really well here in small town Arizona and Sedona. And I had clients from, automotive to mechanic shops to beauty salons to wellness centers to studios to you name it, to huge resorts, large resorts here in town. And it's important. How did that happen? Well, because I laser focused my mind power and my energy to do that. But then what I did was I took a few little steps towards doing what I really started to get more passionate about, which was teaching and writing and speaking and coaching. Because what would happen is I would help my clients get $500,000, and then it's like people that win the lottery and go back and they lose it all. I'm like, hi, call and wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, how's it going? The house is paid, the mortgage is paid, you've got all this money. Well, Indira, blah, 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 I'm sorry. And then I was like, what? So as an accountant, I was powerless. I would see everything, but I was powerless. I watched them go worse. And I discovered that it wasn't that they didn't have $500,000 cash. I gave it to them. We worked with the banks, we worked with the investors, we worked with the sales team, we worked with marketing, and they got it. They blew it. Why? What happened? Because their software and their hardware, physical body, physical intelligence, business intelligence, emotional intelligence, intellectual intelligence, spiritual intelligence was all over the place. And then they act out of the reptilian brain, fight or flight, limbic system, fear, control, domination, and then they fall flat on their faces. That was 2013. We're now 2016. I decided at that point that I was going to offer them, these solutions. And these solutions in a program that I created called Mind Power for Success. That program, within a few weeks, I've never seen results like that. It was over $6.5 million that was generated and projects that were stalled for over a decade. Because it wasn't that they didn't have access to the resources, like I said. It was that they didn't know how to access the resources. They had access to it, but they didn't know the intelligence how to do it. Ask, and ye shall receive. Seek, and ye shall find. The promise of Jesus in the Bible. They did not know how to ask the right questions or seek the answers from the experts in the right sequence to be successful. So they squandered all of the money away and all of the resources away to unqualified people based on their comfort zone and their own fears. But from there, with the Mind Power of Success program, I was able to help so many individuals. One of my clients, my most amazing success, created the world's fastest fiber optics in the world after working with me. Why? Because the world's fastest fiber optic can only be developed from the neocortex. It can't be developed from the reptilian brain and from the middle brain and the limbic system, because those are survival systems. That's Darwinian philosophy. The philosophy of God realization or soul mastery or self, infinite cosmic awareness beyond fusion technology, traveling to the moon, traveling to Mars, creating planes and airplanes and software and hardware and technology where visionaries live, and it's an amazing world and infinite awareness and possibilities. We can take any building blocks and molecules and create amazing things on this planet. And we can take all the systems that I mentioned before that are failing or falling behind and up our game and improve those systems and serve the IRS, serve the pharmaceuticals, serve the hospitals. Bring in systems like new computers. They bring in the new software and the new computers, iOS 9.3 update. We update our iPhones. Well, why can't we update the calling center in our own brains? And that's the only reason for the struggle. But the question is, how do you update the software? Maybe you didn't even know you had the software. Maybe you do. I don't know. But the question is how? Remember I said I started with one key step. In my next videos, I'm going to go through that. I'm going to tell you exactly 5 simple steps on how you can upgrade the software. I covered a lot of it tonight in story and in words. I hope and my wish is that you have been, look, I am a little bit of a Beyonce fan, and I don't know about her new videos. They're kind of really wacko, but like, you know, she has a song. It's like, come on, let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. Well, I think that if you give me an opportunity, you know, I'd love to be that person that upgrades your awareness. So with that said, I want to thank you for paying attention to me tonight and allowing me the opportunity to serve and to help you, to inspire you to step into your higher awareness, your higher brain, your soul, your neocortex, and let's move forward as an amazing human society. And, you know, our days for my accounting world are numbered, and, you know, we don't know what that number is, and or my days are numbered, and I only have one life to share with you this message, and so let's make this journey of ours together count. You know, I used to say, remember your days are numbered and make them count, but like now it's like us, you know, like we're and try to work this thing out. So, yeah. And remember that there's no substitute for compassion, no substitute for forgiveness, no substitute for unconditional love, no substitute for the soft skills. That's where our business world and us are dying, because we need to upgrade that to a higher business intelligence, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. And that, my friends, until next time, and I can't wait to connect with you soon. Have a brilliant night, and I can't wait to share the 2nd and 3rd edit and Soul Mastery with you. And please don't forget that it's important for me to get your feedback. I would love to know if this has served you, if it has helped you. All you've got to do is tell me your name. You know my name. You know my email. It's support@indira.com. My name is spelled INDEARA, D as in David. So you can go to my website, or you can just email me, support@indira.com, and email me your name, and I'll have your email, and then I'll add you, and then you'll be one of the first to get access to Soul Mastery. And I can't wait to publish it and welcome you to this new journey of this amazing life of success on the inside and success on the outside that we will share together. Peace out. Bye.